It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And here's the pick artist himself, Trayvon Diggs.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here the Rams set to go to work on offense, and they're led by... The 50,000-yard mark in passing for his career a season ago. In year 15 now, here's Matthew Stafford.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
First down throw, Stafford. He'll check this one off to Fournette. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Holding offense.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Stafford's throw is complete into the hands of Higbee.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And a nice little gain.
Third down and 13.
Throwing is Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on first down.
Here's Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll throw again. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here.
Once upon a time, in a beautiful town of Valleyville, there was a young boy named Franz. Franz was a ballet dancer and had a beautiful partner and best friend named Swan. Franz and Swan shared every secret they had.
Convert on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Stafford. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A 40-yard punt, no return.
Did I shoot a bird? What I'm gonna shoot a bird with?
With a 1st and 10.
An abnormal amount of space.
Is it?
On first down.
You got me.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You talk about this Rams defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times. Right, number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
Something got.
10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better.
Brandon Cooks.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Now a man who's taken the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd down, Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle.
And now, ball's out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 36-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Pass complete there to Nakua. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but now let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Play action. Stafford under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Too wide and incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. Folks' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Oh, excuse me.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Cowboys at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. The middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Damone Clark. That is
is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
To throw is Stafford. And that will be incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up 4th. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Folk's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Looking right side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And again, it's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll try the right side here with White. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Here's White, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They keep it on the ground. White again. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Next splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Jalen Hyatt with a touchdown catch to end the drive. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game. Where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. That'll be caught by Cup. Finding room at midfield. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA! Cooper Kupp, 75 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford, and hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A second down throw for Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Now Prescott going to change the play. Prescott yet again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession.
It's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offense, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
First down, Prescott.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darian Kendrick.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Stafford down to throw.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle.
Folks, kick is good.
And that'll get the lead down to 5.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys
6:46.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Into the hands of Henderson.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. This duo 14 yards there and a first down. Prescott. Pass complete. He's got a hitter shot. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down and just a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll throw again. Prescott. A throw left sideline, falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now Prescott. And he is caught. And they'll get this down to the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zamir White, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Stafford. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Fournette running out of the gun. Being able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Stafford. And this is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to...
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Micah Parsons in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. On second down, here's Fournette. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the gun on third down, Stafford. And he bats it away. It falls down incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Prescott now on second down. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on their first 2 throws.
Getting ready, huh?
Huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
There's the stiff arm. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
What are
They call his number again.
Tool so I can fix my knife.
This offensive game plan is just
And
been
that's
sensational.
better
I mean, when you think about all
No.
the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Darian Kendrick. And the Rams are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the interception, here's Stafford. That is incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Over the middle, and And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the gut, Fournette. Able to push his way through. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Again, it's Fournette. And the reinforcements coming in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We have played 3 quarters.
I know, I'm almost done.
With more after this, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing is Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Touchdown, Rams! Cooper Kupp with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball. I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Prescott on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Let me finish this game real quick.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Prescott. And this one's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And again, it's Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. Prescott now. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's complete to Cooks. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To the air again, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that
We got
cannot be overstated.
13 minutes. It starts at 7:15. I'm almost done.
The significance is that they made it a two-score game.
7:15.
Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
To throw is Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It was Tyus Bowser that time who made the play on the defensive side. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short. 4th down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
There he goes left side. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field. So now Stafford and the Rams down by 2 touchdowns, 2:09 to play. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. On for the extra point is Folk. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So the drive there took 6 plays. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Pollard again. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and that should be that. Throwing here, Prescott. Into the hands of Wondershot.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And the kick is good. So this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Yeah, buddy.
Faces heading into the tunnel.
You got 4 minutes.